Welcome, Red Belts. I want to offer a sincere congratulations to you. If you're here at Red Belt, then the chances are really good that you're going to go all the way to Black Belt. You don't get here without a certain amount of discipline and the ability to get better every single week. And there's a lot of people, if you look over there between white and red, there's a lot of people behind you. It seems like just yesterday we were just starting this thing at white belt. So good for you. Let's keep up the good work. Let's start with red belt reading number 1. 1 E and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 E and a 4. Next line, 1 E and a 2 and 3 E and a 4. 1 and 2 and 3 E and a 4 and 1 and a 2 and 3 E and 4. A 1 and a 2 and 3 E and a 4. Last line, 1 and 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1, a 2, 3 and a 4 E and 1 and a 2 and 3 E and a 4 and 1, a 2 E and a 3, 4. Good. Number 2. We have a 16th rest followed by a left hand. 2 E and a. Here we go. Ready and go. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and 4 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. 1 and 2 E and 3 and 4. 1 E and a 2 and 3 E and 4. 1 and a 2 and 3 E and 4. A 1 E and a 2 E and a 3, 4. Last line, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 E and a 4 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3, 4. Very good. Number 3. So these are 16th note triplets, sometimes called sextuplets or sixlets. I like to say the words hickory dickory dock. Without that dock, it's 6 notes. Hickory dickory. Okay. Officially, they're usually counted 1 tita, antita, 2 tita, antita. I might count just the 8th notes. 1 and 2 and, just to keep it from being too much of a tongue twister for everybody. Okay, a little slower because we have more notes to fit in. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 tita, antita, 2 tita, antita, 3, 4. 1 tita, antita, 2 and 3 and 4. Next line, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 E and a 2 and 3 and 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and 4. Next line, 1 E and a 2 and 3 and 4. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 triplet, 2, 3 tita, antita, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Okay, if you caught the one mistake I made in there, let me know, man. I'll give you 1 free point for that, because I'm too lazy to edit it all out. Okay, number 4. Okay, number 4 looks like a triplet, but is 1 E and a. We don't play on and. Right, left, left. Okay, here we go. 1 and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 and 1 E, a 2 E, a 3 E, a 4. 1 E and a 2 and 3 E, a 4. 1 E, a 2 E, a 3 and 4. Next line, 1 E, a 2 and 3 E, a 4 E, a 1 E, a 2 E, a 3 E, a 4. 1 E, a 2 E and 3 E, a 4. 1 E, a 2 E, a 3 E, and a 4. last line. 1E, a 2, and 3E, a 4, and 1E, a 2E, and a 3, 4. 1E and a 2E, a 3, and 4. 1E, a 2E, a 3, 4. Very good. That's number 4. And in red belt, we have 2 more. So we have 5 and 6. Number 5 is just a mixture of a lot of different subdivisions. Subdivide means to cut a measure, or in this case a quarter note, into 2, 3, 4, or 6 pieces. And so accuracy is the key on this one. Find the one speed that works the best for you. It doesn't have to go fast or slow, just whatever speed you can accurately shift from one to the next accurately. Ready? Accurately. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Number 6, we're going to play some 6/8 time. And remember, in 6/8 time, the eighth notes are counted with regular numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But 16th notes, stay with me here, 16th notes in 6/8 time are counted 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and. We just put an and in between every number. So 16th notes are counted like eighth notes used to be counted when we were in 4/4. So 1, 2, 3 in the first measure, and in the second measure, the first 3 notes are 1 and 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6. Don't worry about the sticking. 3, 4, 5. Next line. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6. Take your time with that one. A little bit tough. Red Belt Grooves and Fills, page 1. They all have the same sticking. They all have the same rhythm. Just the shape is different. These aren't exactly drum fills. These are kind of tools that you're going to use to build drum fills. And here's how it goes. First, we practice it by ourselves. So, for example, number 1 is just... And after about 50 of those, we practice it in a groove, like this. So let me go over and play the rest of the speed blocks just by themselves. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6, my favorite. Make sure when you're playing them slow that you bring out a rich tone about all the toms and that you aim for the center. Really draw the tone out. These are a lot of fun when you play them fast, but don't be in such a hurry to get it fast that it doesn't sound good. So when it's slow, really aim for the center. When you go fast, that'll serve you well. It'll have a good tone still. Okay, number 7. And number 8. Now, where this gets fun is after you put in the time and you get those muscle memory motions kind of ingrained, kind of like a boxer with a 1-2 combination punch, right? Actually, I did that backwards. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you get 1, 4 combination over and over. That way, when you're in a fight, instead of so hopefully a couple of combinations come out. Same thing. When you're in a song and you're playing, and at the last second you think to do a fill, you don't have time to think, oh, I'd like to do 4 singles starting with this tom and going there. Just this comes out. Because you spent lots of time going. So when you're playing, it just comes out quick, like that. Okay. Red belt grooves and fills 2. This is a very cool concept. We're going to play straight 8th notes, but in between the 8th notes, we're going to put either a snare or a bass drum. We've never done that before. Up until now, every snare drum had a hi-hat with it, and every bass drum had a hi-hat with it. So, A is this, just the hands. For A through D, we're just going to do the hands. It goes like this. A, 1 and 2 and up. B, C, and D. Okay, once those are nice and smooth, we'll try some longer beats. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Let me play number 5 again fast. I dig that beat. That's kind of a fun one. Number 6. Very good. Might be helpful to do these without the hi-hat. Number 6 again. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and 4 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and 4 and. Number 3. So here we have a lot of drum fills, and I want you to pick like your favorite 8 and just kind of focus on them. I'll play a few of my favorites from this page. I love number 1. I love number 2. Anytime we get around the whole drum set in half a beat, 2, 2, 2, 2, that's nice. I dig that one. Number 4 is kind of tough because it has some space in it. 3, 4. I love number, let's see here, 11. I love 13. It's kind of like flam taps in a way. Only the tap is with the foot, so. What else do I like? I like the second half of number 5, of course. Just being able to go is a great one. Okay, moving on. Okay, red belt technique. Number 1, flam tap. We started with just the flams in the last belt. If you remember, a flam is a big note and a little note, same time, almost the same time. Now, if you did your stick heights correctly, it's easy when you're done to tell who's going to do the tapping. Not him, her. So, flam, tap, flam, tap. It's my right hand with the blue on it here. Right, right, left, left. Right hand flam, right hand tap, left hand flam, left hand tap. Now you only need to be able to play it at this speed. You need to know that this is a flam, and this is a flam tap. You need to know the names. And then to pass it off, I would like this speed. Some will do it slower, some will do it faster, but mostly loud, soft, loud, soft. Put a little accent with the flam maybe. That's good enough. But since we're talking about it, watch this interesting point. Flam tap is made up of 3 notes on each hand, just kind of offset. I have 3 notes and 3 notes, and I kind of set them like this. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, and these two played together. Flam tap, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Here's half a flam tap. So by itself, it's just down, tap, up, down, tap, up. And here's the other half. Down, tap, up on 2 and 4. So listen, flam, tap, flam, tap, flam, tap, flam, tap. As you get going faster, so if you can't play flam taps very fast, but you can go, then it's just a matter of mentally figuring out who plays where. I remember when I first learned that made a big difference for me in being able to play flam taps faster instead of thinking flam, now tap, now flam, now tap, now flam. I just went straight to number 2. We're going to accent the 1s and the 2s. We'll play single stroke roll, 16th notes, and we'll accent every group of 1, followed by every group of 2. 1, 2. Really work on the foot tap on this one. 1, 2, 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 left, 4 left, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. The 2s will go a little bit slower. You should be better at the 1s by now since we passed it off in the last belt. The 2s are 2 downstrokes and 2 upstrokes. So here we go. 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and 2 E and 3 E, 4 E and 1 E and 2 left right, E and a 1 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1, a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E, a 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Now, for most of you, you're not going to be able to string all those together, so I encourage you to maybe play a check pattern of unaccented, like 1, 2, ready, then the first measure, 1 E, 2 E, 3 E, 4 E, back to a check pattern so you can relax and go to the second measure, 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and. It's a little more difficult to jump from one measure to the next without any breaks. So maybe work each of the 6 measures individually. For example, measure 4, a little bit tough, 1 E and a. So we have 4 notes. We're going to accent this one and this one. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3. Say that and get that under your fingers straight, and then try and do a check pattern of no accents followed by the accent back and forth. And then eventually you'll do what I just did there. Almost nobody jumps into that one and plays it as written like I just did, just so you know. Moving on. Red belt technique number 3, the good old triple paradiddle. Pretty simple. This one's in 4/4. Remember, para is right, left, so we have 3 of those. Para, para, paradiddle. Para, para, paradiddle. Probably should be able to do that one about that speed just by seeing it. Now, a cool trick is to try and do what we call a paradiddle pyramid. We start with 4 singles, and then 4 doubles, and 4 triples. I'll try that right now. 2, 3, 4, paradiddle, paradiddle, 3, 4. Now double paradiddle, 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 paradiddle. Now triple paradiddle, 1, 2, 3, a diddle, paradiddle. Last one, and start all over with single paradiddle, paradiddle, There we go. Number 4, 8th and 16th note timing. I like this one a lot. This one's really cool. Right hand plays straight 8th notes from the moment we start all the way through until the last line, then we pull that right hand out. But here we go. Do this with me. 1 and 2 and ready and go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and the next line. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 left right left left right left. So the last measure has that 1/8 notes pulled out. It's 1 E and us, my left hand, 1 E and a 2 E. Other than that last measure, the right hand plays straight 8th notes for the whole thing. Very good. It's very important that you understand those and see how they fit together. I love to have a group of kids and I start them kind of like a round. So when the first group gets to the 16th note part, measure 2, the second group starts. So you have 1 and, you try and do this, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. So when you're hearing this, you're on measure 2, you can hear those 8th notes in the background, 1 and 2 and same thing, when you're playing 8th notes, you hear the next rhythm, and then you play it. Okay, just showing how they all kind of fit together. That's a timing exercise. We'll have lots more of those. Those get more complicated as it goes on. And now, red belt technique number 5. The final thing, rhythmic scale. Here we go. 4 quarter notes, 8 eighth notes, 12 eighth note triplets, 16 16th notes. Sometimes I say 4 1s, 4 2s, 4 3s, 4 4s. Then we go back to 3, then to 2. Okay, here we go. Once again, this is accuracy. We want to accurately time those things. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2. Very good. Very important to play quarter notes and be able to hear all those subdivisions. For example, or that we call that a 4-to-1 ratio, or 3-to-1 ratio, or 2-to-1 ratio. Very good. Now we're going to diddle the ones again, which we've done before as 8th notes and quarter notes. We did that in yellow belt, or orange. Now we're doing them, they're just written differently, like 16th notes, but I want you to start working with your mouth and say diggy when there's a and dat. So the first measure is diggy dat dat dat, diggy dat dat dat, diggy. And at this stage, unlike last time when we did them as like that, at this stage we're actually making one motion and getting 2 notes. 1 E and 1 E and 2 E and Okay, 3 E and 4 E and diggy dat dat dat, 2, 3, 4, dat diggy dat dat. Left hand, that one's tough. Diggy dat dat dat, 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 diggy dat that, diggy that that, diggy that that, diggy that. Once again, you might have to do each measure individually, like measure 2, tough with the left hand. 1 E and 2 E and smooth that out. If you're getting this, 1 E and 2 E and fix that. Remember this exercise? Dot 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 dot. We want to make sure we can still do that cleanly, and then we put that into this rhythm. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and Experiment with how hard you're hitting, how tight you're gripping. Maybe you have to play a little quieter. 1 E and might work instead of 1 E and 2 E and And also, if you need to put in a check pattern, that's fine too. Check, check, check number 1. Back to check, check number 2. it helps to pull the fingers off a little. As long as we're bouncing it and it sounds right, I'm okay for now. Eventually we can make it look better. That's fine for me. And that is it for red belt technique.